Now let's head to Lebanon with you, Veronique, to tell the story of Saint Charbel, who, before we talk about his miracles, actually led a rather ordinary life, at least for a monk.
So, first of all, Charbel's given name was Youssef Maklouf. He was born on May 8th, 1828, in the highest village in Lebanon, Bikafra, at an altitude of 1,600 meters and 170 kilometers from Beirut. His mother was very devout. It was Mass and the Rosary every day. She has two brothers who are monks in the Maronite order, and Youssef's father dies when he is 3 years old. So the young boy is still very spiritual. It's not exactly a completely ordinary childhood either, and that is not going to be a completely ordinary destiny, even though, in fact, he will outwardly resemble many Maronite monks. He likes to take refuge, even from a very young age, in a cave to pray. At the age of 23, he hears a voice telling him, "Leave everything, come and follow me." And what does he do? He leaves in the middle of the night without telling his family to join a monastery, the monastery of Our Lady of Meyfouk. He will never return home again. And so he chooses the name Charbel. Why? Because it's the name of a Maronite monk, a renowned martyr of the Church of Antioch. And also, Charbel is an Aramaic name, the language of Christ, which means story of God. So he becomes a priest at the age of 31. He is truly renowned for his kindness. For example, he has certain sayings. He says to a dying man who is at death's door and therefore afraid of dying, "If God wants to call you back to him, why be afraid? The good Lord is infinitely kind, even kinder than your own dear mother, whom you have nevertheless caused much suffering." So after 16 years spent in his monastery, St. Maroun of Anaya, he receives another calling, that of withdrawing to a hermitage, to live in the mountains apart from the other monks. And so for 23 years, that's where his fame began to spread. For 23 years and up until his death, he would lead a life of prayer. Every day he would spend hours on his knees in adoration before the Blessed Sacrament. He would celebrate Mass with fervor. He truly practiced penance through a life of poverty, and he received visitors. He could read souls. He gave very wise advice. And so he already had a reputation for holiness during his lifetime. That's Saint Charbel for you.